29. While you wait for the live stream to begin, make sure you are subscribed to our channel so you don't miss any future events. 28. You can also become a member here for behind-the-scenes content and updates on upcoming events. Just like Big E does. 27. Shooting star in MK Show TV Love. Take a moment to grab your favorite snack and beverage so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the live stream. 26. We have an amazing topic for today's event, so Mike, you won't want to miss a minute of the action. 25. If you have any questions or comments during the live stream, feel free to drop them in the chat, the professor, and we'll do our best to answer them. 24. Here at Checkouttherileys, we've been working hard to bring you the best possible live stream experience, so we hope you enjoy it. Filipina Desert Gardener. 23. Don't forget to share this live stream with your friends and family so they can join in on the fun too. Just like time to get going does. 22. As we count down to the start of the live stream, take a deep breath, BT and Betty, and get ready to learn, laugh, and be entertained. 21. Judy Fisher. Only 21 seconds left until the live stream begins. Are you excited? We know David and Mercy Whipple are. 20. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that YouTube was founded in February 2005? Brett Glasgow already knew it, right? 19. Big Kevin Media. We're almost there. The live stream will start soon. You ready, PJB? 18. While we wait, let's take a moment to appreciate the power of technology that allows us to connect with people like Filipina from all over the world. 17. We hope you're comfortable Nico's experience and Popeye 1 and ready to enjoy the show. The live stream will begin in 17 seconds. 16. Lisa D. Only 16 seconds left. Are you ready for an awesome show? 10 rides? 15. Quick, Brent's World. Do a little dance or stretch your arms to get your blood flowing. Viking of Norway. Before the live stream begins in 15 seconds. 14. We hope you have your popcorn ready. Sean Williams, because the show is about to start in 14 seconds. 13. Did you know that YouTube has over 2 billion monthly active users? You're a part of a huge community. And they all subscribe to Hazy Cheesy. 12. Almost there. Jack's Food and Music. Whip up something real fast. Let Franceschi channel know the live stream will begin in 12 seconds. 11. Take a deep breath and get ready to have some fun. Caption Billy Jack. The live stream will begin in 11 seconds. 10. We're officially in the double digits. Ken Unger, so call MMK quickly. The live stream will begin in 10 seconds. 9. Are you excited yet? Timmy Stories? Chasing Tail Outdoors is. The live stream will begin in 9 seconds. 8. Only 8 seconds left until the live stream begins. Are you ready? How to Hawaiian to learn, laugh, and be entertained? 7. In just 7 seconds, the live stream will begin. Get ready to be amazed. The McEastlands. 6. We hope you're comfortable. Tim Giac and Philippines on Demand, and be ready for an awesome experience. The live stream will begin in 6 seconds. 5. Halfway there. Not halftime. KE Sports Talk. The live stream will begin in 5 seconds. 4. Take one last drink of your beer. Tropical Tim, or a bite of your snack. Lady Marty, because the live stream will begin in 4 seconds. 3. We're almost there. Ballot John. The live stream will begin in 3 seconds. 2. Get ready to hit that like button, the Hapsters, and call Team Happy to come over because the live stream will begin in 2 seconds. 1. And we're live. Welcome to Checkouttherileys live event.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Checkouttherileys. Today we have another Filipina. How are you doing? Hey, Brett. Thank you for sharing. Haven't shared the stream yet, so please help me do share it. Yes. So again, we are live. I hope you guys are doing well and have your coffee with you or milk because maybe it's night time there and it's morning in our place. Yes, as always, we try to bring different Filipinas to meet and hear their stories. So we're not here to place judgment, all right? So we're going to hear them out and listen to their stories. They have cause and effect stories, right? And this because of that, right? So good or bad, right? So we're here to learn as who they are as a person. So if you have any questions for these single ladies, feel free on the comment section. And yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna introduce our Filipina, Wendy. Hello, Wendy. How are you?
Hello, good morning. Hello, everyone who's watching live, and I hope you all have a good weekend wherever you are in the world.
Yes. How are you, Wendy?
I'm good, well rested, having my coffee here.
Awesome. All right, Wendy, can you introduce yourself to us?
Uh, uh, First, my name is Wendy. I'm 41. I am born and raised in Cebu, so I'm a legit Cebuana. And I'm currently living here in Cavite, and I have a pet cat here beside me, sitting beside me. So if you want to know anything else, just feel free to ask any questions.
Awesome. So you're saying you grew up in Cebu and right now you live in Cavite, north
Yeah,
of the Philippines, right? Hello, JG. Yes. Oh, what? Bacon. Hello, Bacon. Welcome. So, Wendy, do you have love life? Tell us about your love life.
love life. So my first boyfriend I had was when I was almost 20 years old. So uh, we've been together for almost 4 years, but he suddenly he suddenly disappeared. He went abroad and we lost communication, and I don't know what happened to him. So that's the end of it. Then I stayed single for almost 11, more than 11 years actually after that. Just do my own time, me time, then meet with friends, but no boyfriend, no love life. So that's for 11 years. And
Wow,
that's
11
that's the time
years.
I started to join. That time there's no Facebook yet, so there's only Yahoo Messenger. So I joined several chats. So I
Right.
started chatting with Western men. So I had known a few, met a few, only meet and greet. So and was scammed also.
You did.
Yeah, I did. And I also remember
Like
someone,
money scam or just time scam? Like wasted your time?
yeah, I just wasted my time. And, oh no, they're just good in words, but no actions like that. Maybe they're really not just serious that time. And after that, I remember there was one also who proposed marriage. He's from
Wow.
Australia, he's a teacher. And then he introduced me to his mom. He always calls me. And then after that, I don't know what happened. We just lost communication. He just suddenly disappeared. And then there was one also who came here. He told me his flight details. He said he's going to Cebu. This is his flight number, like that. So I even took a leave from work just to meet him at the airport, and suddenly nobody came there. And when I started to contact him, no, not I got no answer. And then I just realized when I checked the dating site, I saw him with another woman. So yeah, and then
Wow.
so that fast forward, I met someone also, and then we lived for together for, it's a Filipino. We lived for more than 3 years, and then he uh, chose me with replaced me. I mean, he met someone from his work.
Mhm.
So that's what the cause of the breakup. And then another one came after more than 3 years, 4 years. After more than 4 years, someone came. We've been together for almost a year, so I decided to end up because it was so toxic. He was so jealous.
For how
Everything.
long did you stay in that relationship?
1 year. So I think that's enough. I almost I stayed for 1 year because for months I already discovered, I already knew the attitude. No, but I was still hoping that we can fix it. I still hoping that he will change his mindset. So I stayed for more than I for almost a year. So after a year, I just decided to end it because I just felt like it's hopeless. So after that 1 year, someone came. He's nice. He's very caring, and unfortunately, he passed away. So that's it. That's my love life.
Wow. I think you didn't. Hey, Timmy. Hi, Timmy. I think you don't have a friend that likes to flirt, huh?
All my friends are most of them are married already, so they don't have time to go out. So that's why. Hello,
So,
Rosie. Hello, Timmy. Hello, everyone.
yes. Yeah. So there you go, everyone. The love life of Wendy. Not too many chapters. Not too many chapters. Do during your single, you know what, single, do you go to the bar or
Um,
any places that you know?
Before I had a boyfriend, I used to go. Not really, not often. Only after like 1 month, 1 month shift, work shift, and we transition into another shift. So that's the time when we had an off. So we go to the bar, hang out because that's the time that we're free. So like once a month with friends, I just go there for dancing, no drinks because I don't usually drink when I'm out of other places, not within not my territory. I'm not confident that something bad might happen, so I just hang out like that. Yes, that was during my younger years, but when I reached 25, past 25, I feel like I already graduated.
You got
Yeah.
tired, huh? Of those. Hey, Chasing Tail and Timmy. Hello, hello. Welcome. So we're getting to know Wendy. We just talked about her love life. It's not a lot. It only took 2 minutes to explain all her love life. Just 2 minutes. Do you consider yourself you're one of those people that when you know, like too busy with work and stuff and then woke up like, I think I need to, find a partner. Are you
Yeah,
one of those people?
yeah. Sometimes I think about that. No, I don't have time for myself anymore. I always think of working, uh, building myself. Just when when I came into a certain relationship, and then after the breakup, I always thought, I always have this time of reflecting,
Yes.
and yeah, why, what happened? Is there something wrong that I did, or what happened? Is there something that I need to improve? Maybe that's why what that happened like that. And sometimes, yeah, I think I need to focus more on this certain part of myself. So that's sort of reflection. And then there are times that I think of myself, yeah, I need some time for someone to care, like that. Yeah.
Yeah. We have one Filipina here, same like you. But when she decided to, get interview, I said, "Oh, yeah, I was too busy. She have her nephew, niece. She took care of her and never had a boyfriend before. And she just got married September 18, just like that."
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
An American came here. I think he asked her, said, "Hey, if I go there, can we marry?" And she thought it's a joke, before, back then, just like you, they sometimes propose, and then, but now she's married. Yeah.
Wow. Thank
So
you to me. Wendy has a similarity to Gladys Reyes. Oh, I would take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Gladys Reyes. Wow. Awesome. We are live many places, JG. Yes, we are, JG. Yeah, so still hope for you, Wendy, because
Yeah,
the
while we're still alive, there's still hope.
right, right. I seen you have a tattoo on here.
Yeah, I have here. That's Wanderlust because I love traveling. I love exploring. Yeah.
What country did you travel?
I haven't been outside the country yet, only here in the
Just Philippines.
Philippines.
Oh, okay. All right. Have you been to the south, way south in my
Uh,
area?
in Cebu, since I mean, when I was 12, I was already away from my family. So I was really not
Oh,
able to explore the entire Cebu city, in the part of Cebu. But here in Luzon, I feel like I've traveled more than enough, more than quite a lot also, but not entirely the whole country.
do you have any plans to go to, places like Singapore? Start from.
Yeah, I do have dreams, especially Maldives. I really want to go to Maldives. It's
Yeah.
very nice. I love beaches, not beaches.
You love what?
Beaches. I love the beach. I love the sea, open, open by nature.
That's cool. Beaches, huh? What's up, beaches? Not that beaches, huh? Not like that. All right. What 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 field do you work? What field do you work? Do you work?
Uh, Currently, I'm still waiting for an the application that I made to work online as a virtual assistant. And before, when I graduated high school, I did have a lot of jobs. I did a manufacturing operator, production operator. I also became a nanny. I became a service crew. Uh, and I became an admin for a certain retail store, and then I transitioned. So I'm wanting to make a better. I wanted to have a better opportunity. So I started to uh, when internet is already a trend. So I started to uh, search on Google, YouTube for to learn more about BPO. So I shifted into corporate. That's why I entered BPO industry. That's my last uh, work experience. So that's more than 3 years in call center. I work for Amazon.
Wow.
Yeah,
Awesome. So, have you visit Palawan?
not yet, but I would love to. I would love to. I would love to
So,
go free diving there.
is that a tattoo on Wendy's shoulder?
Yeah, this it is a tattoo, Timmy. Is that her only tattoo? No, I have five. I actually have five. One here. This is strength. It's a cross, and
Okay.
then there's some infinity arrow here. It symbolizes an arrow can only be pulled when you can only be shot when you pull it backwards. So every time you're down, you just have to get up back and then go again to your goal. And then I also have here at the upper back, this one. It says broken wings to learn to fly. So no matter how you're broken or you're being down, so you still need to, you can still go do your thing, just be positive. And then I have at the lower back, I have a tribal sun. So it's for me, it's a sign of, fire, keep the fire burning in you, like that.
It's like, that tattoo is like to remind you, to re-
Yeah,
to remember, like if you're down, there's an arrow, hey, get back up.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That's good. That's good. Here in in the Philippines, our culture is, if a woman have a tattoo, you just got out from jail or something.
Yeah, yeah,
They
exactly.
had
And that,
different, they thought different of you.
yeah, yeah,
A low. Kind of gal. So
yeah,
what do you think
exactly.
about that? What do you think about, the
No, that's
mindset of
just, I'm not affected, nowadays it's not too, that's, when that kind of mindset are only are only by people who are, they lack education. I mean,
true,
they're unaware that, what's just what really symbolizes, and it's just like a part of art. So way back before, people who have tattoos really are from the, they came up from the jail, and it's not really
it's
good
not
to look
cool.
at. Yeah, it's
Right,
not cool.
right.
It's not good to look at. But nowadays, tattoo, you can really, the designs from people who have those, it's not dirty to look at. It's not, it's really cool to look at. So, and now people are more open to that. So it's not very, and I don't care what other people think. I do what I do. And as long as I don't step on other people's, I don't
Right,
care.
right. That's good. That's good thought. That you have good thought that people who judge other people have a, education problem. Do you have kids?
No, I don't have kids. I never had one, never had any. I hope I still can. I'm already 41 and
Right, right. Okay, so question: can your husband get a tattoo if you know?
yes, of course, if he wants to, and as long as he needs to think about it, because once you have a tattoo, it's forever. So it's more painful if you're going to have it lasered out, and then after you got a tattoo, you're going to regret it. So
Right.
that's only my point. That's only my cent there. If you want to have a tattoo, you have to think it several times, because it's
It's
already
kind of permanent, huh?
yeah, it will be glued in your skin, and no, there's no taking back. And as long as the design is good, so that would be
You
I
get to
think that's
this.
cool.
You get to give a suggestion to, like, I don't think so. Give it a second thought first.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Timmy.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, even before people already have tattoos.
Yeah, right. Chris says, you guys have unlimited. Yeah, kinda. Which time? Yes. All right. So let's talk about ideal. Do you have any ideal
Ideal.
guy? Oh, wait. Before we step on the ideal, like what makes you get the second look when you walk, and then, uh, what's the attraction, the physical attraction you would like to see?
Physical. I easily get attracted to men with tattoos. You know, I find it
So
cool.
meaning those people that have tattoo
Not
all
too much.
over. The,
No, not all over the body. It's like someone was just few designs, but it looks good on him. Not that messy look like that in untidy look. There are some who have tattoos who are they look very, it doesn't just suit them. You know, just a few. Some, even if you have a tattoo all over your arm, it's cool also.
right.
And someone
Wow.
who is like manly, nice cheekbones, nice bone
How about
structure.
beard? Are you attracted to a guy with beard or no? Not exactly.
Not exactly, but if it suits him, if it he's cool, if he looks attractive when he has beard, so that's not a problem. It's not a problem, but not actually attracted to it. Yeah.
I'm attract Does color, do you like the color of the guy too, or it's the good
No,
look?
I'm not particular, but I'm not particular with colors. Colors, just the structure, the bone structure of a man. You one who is like uh, the build of Chris Pratt.
Wow. All
Um,
right.
no, that's just an example. You know,
That makes you get the second look, right? Just like guys would, if the lady have big, front and big ass,
yeah.
they get the second look, right? Us women also same thing. All right. Let me ask you, do you believe in love at first sight, Wendy?
No, I don't believe in love at first sight because I haven't experienced one yet. But to some, they do believe in that. Not, no, I don't think so because at first glance, you can't really tell someone that you're in love if you haven't known the person really
Yeah.
well. Yeah, and you don't have any interaction. You haven't introduced yourself well, and there are a lot of things to consider before you go someone fall in love. Maybe you're just attracted with that person physically, and then you say you're in love. So that's my thought. I don't know about others.
All right. Chris S said, I have to put some beard on. Why? Would I be good looking if I put a beard on? That's why I had somebody that had the beard, so I don't need one. Doesn't like Santa. PT. Hey, if you guys have any questions for her, feel free, okay?
I
She
think there
said
are a lot of
open.
questions here.
Like what?
uh, in
Is
the
Wendy
comments.
working in the Middle East?
No, no, I'm not working in the Middle East. Chris, I'm here currently in the Philippines.
Yes. She said, "Oh, team is attractive with your color." She said, "You have a fair skin.
Thank
Kayumanggi.
you.
Perfect."
Kayo manggi. Yeah, I'm Pilipinang Pilipina.
How about age range? Do you have any age range
Age
since you're,
range.
yeah,
Older
like
than me. The age range is 40. 42 up to 55. So that's the age range. But above 55, as long as he can still match my energy, as long as he's still able and he can still do
Go to
things that I want to do with me, so that will be fine.
all right. So it's like that 55 you can go higher as long as,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
energy.
yeah.
Chris says 2022. I got I don't cut the age requirement. I'm sorry, Chris S. How about
How
if
old is Chris?
how
30.
about yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. How about if
Below,
he's younger than you? Like you
I'm
don't look like
I'm
your
okay
age.
with, yeah, I'm okay with younger than me as long as he's mature enough. He can lead me. I mean, he'll be the alpha. So if I
You
can
don't want
trust
to be
him
the
and
alpha?
I mean, I'm an alpha woman, so I do things on my own. I decide things on my own, and I also sometimes, even though I'm okay being alone, I also sometimes feel like, no, I still have this vulnerable part, someone who can take care of me and let me feel that, hey, I got your back. And sometimes I also feel down sometimes, and sometimes I want someone who will say that, yeah, I'm here. I can, someone who will treat you like you're a lady, like that. You know, as long as he's mature enough, he has a lot of goals in life, he has principles, that will be fine.
Said, yeah, Wendy, Chris is a real stud and like his woman older. Right. Because sometimes, uh, younger than you, they'll be attracted to you. You don't look like your age. So she wants an alpha dog, right? That's right. Do you have any plans or your prayers in the next 5 years? What do you see yourself?
Mm. I'm really hoping in the next 5 years, I'm looking to being settled with someone, you know, um, hope to be have something that traveling the world with someone that I love, and hope to be physical I mean successful with the business that I started, and just like that, happy simple life, and have this permanent source of income, without worrying. And also I also plan to have a shelter for animals because I love dogs and cats. So I really, whenever I see some stray cats and dogs in the streets, I really feel, you know, that I really feel bad for them that they don't have any parents like that. And whenever I see something, uh, injured cats or dogs in the streets, it really, they're really in a bad situation, and they're
And I
voiceless. Yeah, they're voiceless. So I really want to have something like that.
you like the guy that loves animal as well, huh?
Yeah, 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 yeah. He must love animals also, because that's the first thing that no,
That
I
attracts.
love to do. Yeah.
It's cool. All right. How do you think men should treat a Filipina? Let's go to that. How
A
do
man
you
should treat,
Filipina? Like nowadays, we have a new world, right? Like we're the leader now. We're like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
Filipino women nowadays are very, they're self-supportive, independent. Yeah. Uh, just like what I said. these days nowadays, women are very more are empowered already.
Right.
So yeah, men, there's nothing would change. Men just support whatever aspirations the woman would want, as long as it won't affect the relationship. Same goes it goes both ways. They just need to support each other. And uh
Are
but
you willing to submit, Wendy?
yeah, I do. We're born that way. Filipinos are born that way. We're being taught to be like that. As long as if I can find this man who I can trust, and who's willing to lead the family, then I would be willing to submit. So being submissive doesn't mean that you just have to follow everything. We also know how to stand on our ground, and you just need to support, and communication is the key. You have to communicate with each other.
Let
So
let's say when let's say Wendy, um if a guy would say, "Honey, I don't think you're going to work. Is it okay with you? I'll take the patriarchal thing. Like
mm,
I'm the provider. I'll do this and that, and just stay with the kids and take care of our house." Would
uh,
Are you open to that possibility? Because I could see, Wendy, you're a very independent woman. So would you go ahead?
yeah, I'm open to that possibility, because before I when I had my past relationship, I already did that. I mean, I give way to him. When he wakes up, breakfast is ready, prepare your coffee, his uniform is ready, I already ironed it. The typical housewife thing,
Right,
the
right. I
typical
think, yeah,
Filipino thing, how they take care of their husband, like that. Yes, when he comes home, I greet him. Supper is ready. I
yeah,
mean, dinner is ready. Just
right.
yes, his clothes are already for to when you just have to take the shower,
I,
clothes are
yeah,
ready. Yeah, just serve him like because he's
a few,
providing the household.
right,
It's fine. I'm okay with that. But I also have um, to let him think first about the consideration about what if no the any possibilities will happen. So what if anything that's not good will happen, or what if he's gone? What will I do? I still uh, we need to weigh things first on
right.
like a backup plan if in case something's happen like that. So it needs to be discussed.
Hey, Steve. Hello, hello. Our singer is in the house. I remember you,
Steve the singer.
Steve. Steve, the singer.
And there are questions here.
Okay, so do you want a tall guy? Because is that one of the requirements that does he need to
Yeah.
be tall?
Yeah. For
How
me,
tall are we talking about?
5'7" is tall enough for me. 5'7" above. I really want someone who's taller than me. I'm 5'2" anyway. I'm 5'2", 5'3". So I really want someone who can squeeze me enough, will make me feel like I'm really secured, just like hugging a teddy bear, someone who can, with his shoulders,
How
I'm
about 5'6"? Would you, and very attractive eyes, have twinkling eyes?
5'6".
Yes.
Depends on the build, maybe. But
How
I
about he's
think
like a teddy bear that you
huggable.
could squish? Yeah, he's very huggable.
Maybe that would be considerable.
Well,
I
oh,
think.
you're open to that, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So Chris has a question. Have a question. Wendy, are you a great cook? And what is your favorite dish to prepare?
Yeah, I love cooking and I love watching, reality shows like mm, from the channel of this popular chef Ramsey. Uh, his surname is Ramsey. The
Oh,
Dark Kitchen,
yeah.
and also
Kitchen.
Master Chef. I love watching that, and also Filipino channels with cooking,
So
cooking shows.
Chris, Chris, she have possibility to be a great cook.
And I love learning to cook different dishes from depends on the ingredients. That's what's in the stock what we have, so I can make a dish out of that. YouTube is there, so anything you can learn anything in YouTube
All right.
University.
Do you have any comments for Chasing Tia said if she's independent, there is no need for a man. What do you think about that?
I still no man is an island. We all need each other. Yes, I do.
You
I am independent, but no, there are also things that you still need someone to uh,
hold
care
your
for
hand.
you. Like what I've said earlier, I also, even though I'm independent, I can do things on my own. I still sometimes when I'm down, I still need someone who was there who will let me feel like no, I still have weaknesses. I have uh, yeah, you shoulder to cry on. You got someone to got your back like that.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I said, are you the love doctor? No,
Well,
I'm not. We're just talking about, her story. It's all about her story right now. Steve, love your guest. Oh, thank you. Yes. Ronnie said, best of luck. Oh, thank you, Ronnie. Said, Ali, 7 feet tall. 7 feet?
7 feet. Basketball
No.
player. It's too tall.
All right. Squeeze enough. Squeeze you enough. Okay. What this Timmy said. Preparing your man's meal doesn't make a woman look like a maid. It's our way of showing how we appreciate our man and how much we love him and
Yeah,
appreciate his
yeah,
presence in our life.
yeah, yeah. Exactly. And it's not, doing something for your husband like the chores, the anything, the laundry, the
Right.
washing the dishes, preparing food, cooking for your family. It's not actually uh, like someone is treating you like a maid. It's really in typical Filipino culture. That's the usual thing the Filipinos do to serve your husband. If we can find someone that we commit, trust, and love someone, that's how we show our love to our
Yes.
loved one.
That's our expression of love,
Yeah,
right?
act
Action.
of service.
Act of service. That's right. That's right. We don't always say I love you. You're
Yeah,
awesome. That's yeah. I think majority of the Filipina does that, right? It's
yeah. It's not. I know. It's not. We're happy doing that. So if you're going to say anything bad against that, so that's your problem, not ours.
mm, right, right. Hey, Scotty B show. Hello, hello, welcome. How about a gorilla hug? Oh,
Gorilla hug. The one who I showed you.
imagine it like how does the gorilla hug? Is that a yes,
I
Wendy?
was
The
wondering
gorilla.
why she isn't greeting me. Oh, hi, Chris. Is it me you're talking to?
Yes. JG. I'm just learning what I should do and what I not what I am. Oh, Michael. Hello, Michael. That's our
Yeah, yeah, Michael. That's Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. Thank you for that comment. It's Gordon Ramsay. I
yes.
forgot.
Hello, brother Chris. If you have any questions, feel free. She's an open book. Okay. She needs. She wants to be a mother, so obviously she need a talong to make happen. That's a good joke.
Not the literal talong.
Right. It's JG explained it. He said that, yeah, the D thing. Okay. There's another question here. It's kind of, not in a serious type. Is asking, does size matter to you?
Oh, for me, it's not. No, it's a matter of performance, because it doesn't, it's really nonsense if you have that big size and you don't know how to pleasure your woman. You don't know how to, you know, make your woman reach the climax. No, there are, from my friends, there are a lot of experiences. They're talking about that kind of thing, sexual thing, and they say that when they're married, whenever their man wants to have to do with them, and women are not always in the mood, so the man has to put the woman in the mood to make that happen. So that means there has to be a foreplay. From the foreplay alone, woman is satisfied with that, and that's the very first thing that woman wants. So it doesn't
Not as
have to be your whatever you have, no matter how big is that. But if you don't know how to pleasure your woman, that's useless for me.
So you're saying it's not about the gun, it's how you used it.
Yeah, exactly. PG-13.
Oh, say hi to Chris
Yeah.
S.
Hi, Chris S. Hi, Michael. Hi, JG. Foreplay. Four.
Right.
That's FORE, not the four. FOUR. No,
Right.
it's not a group thing,
In the group
JG.
thing. Into the group thing. Foreplay. What is foreplay? Man, those guys. Come on, guys. That's.
Come on, guys. We're not kids
Yeah. He
anymore.
said, wow.
We're all adults here.
Chris was like, what? Did he just explain it to us?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just explaining myself. I'm
Did
just
he?
making,
He She used to be a teacher, so bear with us.
okay.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
For
exactly my
foul
age.
ball. Is there that name? Right. Okay, so you be careful what you ask for. You might be
Just
surprised how
might
she
get it.
answers it. He said, oh, Steve doesn't agree. He said, come
Oh,
on, be honest. It has
yeah.
everything to do with the
It
size.
doesn't have to do with the size, but no, it's a plus. It
Size
has
is
to
just
go
a
with
plus.
the performance. No, it doesn't have to go. When you perform good, so the size is a plus. So that would be a bonus. Happy Fiesta.
Yeah. As long as it's just the waves with no lightning strike. What's that mean, Timmy? Come on, guys, ask question. Yeah, come on, ask questions. You'll be surprised.
All my
He said,
questions are
"Good.
R-rated, so I'm suppressing myself.
That's all right. She's an open book, so you guys okay with. So your last relationship, how long did it last again, Wendy?
It's just 1 month. We've been for 1 month only, and but I felt like there's already a deep connection, and we also lived together. But it was a cause of a motorcycle accident. Someone driving in a highway, two people driving a motorcycle, and they're both drunk. Bump her, bump him. and that's what's the cause
Oh,
of
he
the.
passed away.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not good. All right, a question for you. Will it be a deal breaker for you if a guy had no personal hygiene?
I'm sorry.
Would it be a deal breaker for you? Would you get turned off if a guy have no personal hygiene? Like
Oh, of
when
course, that's
he
a no no.
smiles,
That's a no no. Actually, I've met someone before, uh, just a meet and greet. He is also a foreigner, and he is in the process of uh, his divorce. He has two daughters, and when I used the bathroom, I saw that the tissue are all over the toilet, and the yellow thing, it
mhm,
was scattered in the at the rim of the toilet, and it's so disgusting. And no, it's okay to be messy, but when you don't have hygiene, that's a different thing. You know, it's a no-no for me because I'm
exactly.
organized. I want everything to be organized, and I
How
want
about a
everything.
guy that loves to clean? He's so clean. He cleans everything in the house. Does it turn you off or turn you on?
No, it will
Like
turn me on because
he
only
loves
few
to
men
clean.
are like that. No, only that's strange. I mean, only few men are like that. Most men, I mean, not all of you, okay? Most men are there so messy when it comes with the house. They just leave the cabinet open. They just
Right,
leave
right.
their clothes everywhere when they going to take it off. Leave it anywhere. They're like snakes shedding its
Do
skin.
you are you familiar with OCD? The
Yeah,
make
yeah. Obsessive compulsive disorder. I think that's
like if they're too clean, it
I
has to be
know. I think that's already psychological something.
right.
So,
Is it
yeah,
okay? Would you accept a guy like that he
no.
loves cleaning?
I mean,
Only on that
cleanliness.
cleaning thing, like yeah, only on that
Sometimes
cleaning.
it's annoying if someone you can do things like you create mess unknowingly, and someone is always keeping bugging you like this is because when someone has OCD, and everything is he's very particular with something, even the
Right.
smallest thing, and it's
Right.
kind of annoying sometimes. So I don't
But
think so.
there's no such perfect people, even us have issue.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and there's level of OCD too,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right?
But everything that is too much is not good.
That's right. So you still can consider a guy that is not too much, just started with the OCD.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
That's
Very
good.
okay.
Is that I think I've seen here that not a lot of guys, especially in America, and if it's winter, nobody wants to take a shower, right? He said
As,
to save water.
mm,
Some people don't shower for a month to save water.
yeah, because it's winter. Yeah. As long as you don't stink. No, there. I think you have heater there. With hot showers. You
Right.
just have to wash yourself. You don't have to take a bath, or sometimes I do that also when it's cold.
Yeah.
As long as you don't stink. You
As
know.
long as yeah. My house is always clean. Wow, Michael. I think I
That's
seen
good.
Michael saying that he have personal hygiene too. Right? We heard you. Wendy, are you willing to pay water bill?
It's like this. Yeah,
That's funny.
I'm willing to wait to pay the water bill as long as you're going to pay for the electricity.
And Micah said, "My car is clean too." Wow. Are we do we
Wow,
have some check like check
I'm
clean the house?
OCD.
Check.
I'm
Michael
OCD.
Mood. Oh, that's okay. I clean and make breakfast and coffee every morning. Okay, stranger, check.
Check.
That's good. Hey, Russell. Hello, Russell. Say hi to Russell. Uh, Team. Oh, Team DCX here. Hello, Team. Jollibee. Okay, Jollibee have a question for you. Ooh, Jollibee.
Jollibee.
Will you consider a narcissistic cult leader?
My goodness.
Oh my goodness, it's a joke. Just a joke.
Of course not. No, being narcissist is no, it's not healthy. They're manipulating people. They're always putting the blame of other people to other people. They will always feel like they're the victim. It's not good for the relationship.
Right. Okay, so JG's taking a note of, oh, strangers is in the lead. Are we in the race right now that we didn't know? No perfect people allowed. There you go.
Yeah, nobody's perfect anyway.
Right, right. Bill's condition, his beard too. That's very. I seen people that had no beard and then went into with beard. People that is very young looking, they look like they need to
Yeah,
have beard because we're gonna be
yeah,
insecure, right? Like,
yeah, yeah. They have young feature, as if they
mhm,
don't age. So they need to grow beard so that they will look older and look their age. Sometimes there are people like that.
right, right. I've seen in the war, in the battlefield, you had to have beard. I don't know. It's a protection or something. They get punched, you don't get dizzy. I keep. He said, "I'm OCD a little, but I like to bitch a lot." Yeah, 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 yeah. I agree. I agree. I keep the house nice and Yaya give it a good scrubbing every 2 weeks.
Wow, yeah, yeah.
In New York, you have Yaya, JG. Funny when people say a beard makes you unclean. Last time I checked, it gets in the shower with me every day. I think women just had, like they like this, they like that, right?
That's just their preference. But when you
Right,
meet someone that you fell for, no, physical preference will no longer be a hindrance anyway. So it's really when someone arrives and your standards are they're just standards. They're just your basis. But if you file someone, you have
and
to disregard.
fall for
Yeah,
him, right? And fall for
yeah,
him, everything will change. Everything will be like, oh man, didn't know there's magic in beard,
yeah.
magic. So Russell have question. Young lady, is that college degree behind you on the wall?
No, they're not. I'm only a high school graduate. They're not college awards. They're from the business awards, like milestones for from the business
Like,
that I have. But it's not mine. And there's also a question here: will you do a background check before getting married? I don't know how to do that certain thing. If you're going to have to hire someone to check the background I mean legally, or I think that would cost but a dime, or it will cost something if you really want to have a background check. But at least like know the person's background, like family, the if he has this like uh Facebook account. You can background check all of those from the pictures alone. You can see if the things that he's saying are true. Something like that. Of course, you
Right.
have to know the person, so you need to know the background.
But like me, I aged like a Filipina. If I didn't have the gray beard, people would think I'm a kid. There you
Yeah.
go. So, stranger have beard. I'm doing a background check on everyone here. So, since you mentioned Facebook, Chris S. would private his Facebook account. So you can't see all my girlfriends. And there you go. Spit it out. It will cost the guy to be honest and a credit card to look it up on the internet. Whoa, interesting. Hearing some stories, it may be more expensive not to do background checks. Also, we have intuition, right? We
Yeah.
can sense it.
A woman's instinct never go wrong. I am back now. Had a funeral procession go by the house. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tim lived in the Philippines. He's
Mm,
an American guy too, lives in the Philippines. I met him. He's serious in YouTube world, but he's outgoing.
mm.
My opinion, all right, Team Dizak, that's my opinion. I hang out with you. She will do a credit check first. Are you going to do a credit? Does it need to have money for to fall for
No,
him?
who am I to ask for? No, you don't have. It's not a must, but at least he has a source of income. Because someone, if you're willing to commit to someone, you're willing to start a family, to have a future with, at least you have a foundation. It doesn't have to be rich or something or someone
Are
like
you
that.
into politics? Do you like
No,
politics? Or
no,
you turned off your TV when
I don't watch TV. I really don't watch TV because I don't want to hear anything negative. All the news are negative. I only watch videos in YouTube like reality shows, uh, things that successful people. Uh, it motivates me. It's positive. You know.
says at, at least the guy has to be financially responsible. You don't want to meet a guy that has too much
Yeah,
utang.
of
How do you know that
course.
utang word? Filipinos should do a background checking on the foreigners they're talking as well.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, I'm done with. Yeah, I have talked to quite a few before, and I'm just allowing what they want to say. I don't check because I got too excited to meet them. And after so many months and chats, it turns out that they're not really
Person,
the person. So you really need to know more about them.
what do you like doing in your off time? What do you have any hobbies, Wendy?
I do have a lot of interest. I love one of my passion doing is dancing. So when I was a kid, I really loved dancing. I can dance pretty well. You can see it in my TikTok account, and in my I also love to sing. I can carry a tune well, and that's the normal here in the Philippines. I also love cooking, and I'm also into arts like doing crafts. Yes, when I was younger, I used to make things like drawing and then making things of something like out of recycled materials like that, and then designing anything. And I love also exploring outdoors, like free diving, it's nice to go underwater sometimes. Like you feel like you're in the other side of the world. It's silent. You know, that's the recent thing that I did, free diving. I
Yes, the answer is not Jessica. Eh, Check out the Riley's us. It says, does she have YouTube channel? Do you have YouTube channel?
No, I don't have a YouTube channel, but I do have a YouTube account, and I didn't upload any videos, not a single one. I created it last 2012, I think. I don't know. I'm just really not just into, but I plan of doing so, but I don't know what to content or anything. Maybe just an update of my, daily activities, daily life, like that. Not really a content.
Russell says she has a good personality. Guys, yeah,
Thanks. Thank you. Joker tattoo on her shoulder. It's not a joker. Uh, it's a bird here, and then it's written in cursive. It's Wanderlust. Written in cursive. It's just free designs here.
I don't know if you ever seen that when they say an angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other.
Hmm. Maybe the devil will come out if someone is going to trigger the devil side.
Right. What are you most proud of, in your life? What are you most proud of?
Proud of, no,
Or your
being
accomplishment that you are proud of?
accomplishment. I not really have accomplished anything. I don't think so. But being able to uh, be alone. I mean, living alone away from my family since I was 16. Surviving at this kind of age, 41, and still single, and because no, for me that's an accomplishment already. Because no, sometimes people with not everyone, but people with no parental supervision, they're doing things on their own. Sometimes they got. I'm not against sometimes they get got into bad influence, some things like that. And then for me, as a high school graduate, I was able to pursue things that are beyond that kind of education. Because here in the Philippines, if you're just a high school graduate, it's hard to take it's hard to go to an opportunity uh, or and earn beyond your college, your educational background. Here, if you're just a high school graduate, it's hard to find an opportunity wherein you can just you know earn more. And here, but so I'm just doing it independently, self study, self learn everything on my own without uh, anybody's supervision. That make the tools on the internet as your guide. So I was able to without so people from other when you're just a high school graduate here in the Philippines, you need to go, like most likely you end up being a nanny or just a production operator in a working below minimum wage. And most likely, if you want to earn more, you go abroad just to earn more. But people are not everyone working abroad are so lucky, because they're just some are being uh, they are abused there sometimes.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that's what I did.
All right. So let's say your future man take weeds as medicine. Are you okay with that?
Medicine? Like I don't know what kind of illness with
It takes a it relieves pain. They have because in America
in
it's
America
already
it's
accepted
legal.
in
Yeah,
some states.
in some states in America I think so. It's already accepted as long as not it's as long as it's using it for a cure, and I think it needs does it need prescription? Yeah,
Yeah,
if that's prescribed by his doctor, that would be fine as long as he's not using it if he's not ill or is not using it for medication for his medication. I think that's addiction already. But here in the Philippines, it's not allowed. So I don't
right,
think.
right, right. Michael, good night. Is there any more question, Wendy? What do you think is more important, nature or versus nurture?
Nature or nurture. Uh,
What
for
like
me, I think you have to. Nature is it's already given.
too wide? Yeah,
Yeah, it's already there. It's given. But what's more important for me is you have to nurture it to maintain that nature. It's to its beauty. You have to nurture to make it uh, more appealing. To make a progress in that. I think you have to nurture on that. You have to uh, just like for example the plant. So that's nature. It's part of nature. So in order to nurture its beauty, you have to always uh, you have to water it. You have to uh,
maintain.
put it in the sunlight. You have to take care of it. So I think nurture is more important.
Right. Education is very important in this hard life. Young, you're on the right track. Stranger said, I am of the opinion that medical waste is just a way of pothead to get stoned legally. Yes, yes. It always depends on the person, right?
Yeah.
Would if it's more or less. Some states need doctors, some don't. In the Philippines, they don't celebrate Halloween with children going door to door. Right.
There are some places here that they do that, mostly in villages, in high-end villages, but not in
High
the
end.
regular,
Again, high
yeah,
end.
not in the regular Filipino neighborhood. No, we are not doing that. We just go to the cemetery and visit our loved ones or our departed ones. We just do that, but door to door, no.
No, yes, yes. Weed used to need a prescription. Now you can just buy it without one in New York City anyway. Have you ever tried before, Wendy?
What?
Weed, smoking?
No, never. I don't have any plans. Never had it. I don't have any plans because I don't know what's the effect on that. It may be good, may be bad, but
Right.
you know, I
Some,
I
some
just
they
take this
use
as
it really. Some they use it really for medicine because
yeah.
it relieves pain and all that good stuff. Especially those people that is undergoing a chemo. Yeah. As long as you're not stoned on your first date with her, JG. They're joking around there. I wonder if they have Halloween in Makati. Have you heard any Halloween party in
Makati. I don't know. Maybe in some other villages, their kids. Sometimes they don't go door to door. They celebrate it in a certain place. Invited all the kids there, and then to wear their own costumes and bring their own treats, change of face like that.
Timmy said some people can be fully educated but not knowledgeable enough about life and inhumanity.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, you're right.
how can this guy get a hold of this young lady? All right, if I ever forgot to put her her email or TikTok account, I apologize. I'm going to do that after this show, okay? So you're gonna just check her information if you like to get to know her more, make friends with her. You maybe have the chemistry, right? Might click. So check on the description box. All right. Many states have recreational weed legally. Whoa, thank you for the info. Strangers in a strange land, and JJ's telling about their area. They go trick or treating. Hey, happy pappy!
Hello.
I will
I
send a couple kitties. So happy pappy is he have lots of cats.
Wow, I love cats. I have one here sleeping in there. Oh.
So he's not gonna send you a husband. He's gonna send you some kittens.
I would love to.
I smoke sometimes for my back and neck problems. It's better than the pills, but don't smoke all the time. All right, thank you for the info, Russell. They do door to door knocking for caroling on Christmas, but not really for Halloween. They just
There's a great jelly.
avert weeds can cause schizophrenia. I'll get some candy for myself this week. It's not a big deal in the Philippines like in the US. Yes,
Yes, it's not.
but our Christmas is the longest ever, right? When
Yeah.
it starts with the BER,
September, when it starts, the month ends in BER, so that's Christmas already, and people are decorating already their houses.
the book smart, life stupid. Yeah, there are people who's like that, right? They're
Yeah,
very intelligent, they love to study, but when it comes to life, they
yeah,
they suck. So there's IQ, EQ.
yeah.
Get some tests. See if you're high IQ or high in EQ. Wendy has chemistry with all of us already. Aw,
Mm.
has a good chemistry with weeds. I don't have many children on my street, maybe six.
Oh, your street might be, very silent. Here, there are a lot of kids. They go out every afternoon, like 4, 5, until 7 in the evening. Though the street is so noisy in that time.
So I went on a date with a girl once. I thought we were clicking quite well, but it was her metal leg. Oh man, smells my feet. Give me something good to eat. Oh wow, we have a
Wow,
poet
it's
here.
a lot. 14 big kitties and 15 new babies.
Wow,
That's a
man.
lot.
You must be busy, Happy Pappy. All right, I will get some food boxes for my friends for Christmas. That's awesome, Tim. I am surprised Philippines didn't spell it like
January.
February to extend Christmas. Well, we have our own homes, stranger in stranger. You could only see my Christmas tree right now. It's still there,
It's
January to
actually,
December.
we extend our Christmas until the Chinese New Year.
February. That's why stranger knows it. See, January, and February. February. You say
February.
the R then. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about culture since they mentioned about Christmas. What do you like about our culture?
Our
And
culture,
what do you don't like?
what I don't like, the toxic, this toxic Filipino culture. Wherein, no, not everyone. I'm not uh,
Generalizing.
generalizing it, but no, mostly, I'm just kind of feel for people who are, they're uh, making their kids like their insurance. They're making lots of kids, and they can't even afford to send everyone to school and make them a degree, and then uh, their mindset is to make more kids, and then when you grow up, so it's the time for payback. You make your own life, make a good life, and then when you have your earning already, you have to, shoulder or everything we need as parents, because I raised you into this world, and so it's your, yeah, that's it, Chris. A kids retirement fund. And sometimes also this, aside from that, there's one thing also wherein uh, some kids, like, some kids, they are not making any means, or not making any means to support their family, like when they're already married, and they are still living with their parents are already old, they're already senior citizens, like 60 plus, and still taking care of them, doing hard work, doing anything, making any means just to support them with their grandchildren. And that culture is not, no, I don't like that culture. So I'm not generalizing it, but I see a lot of that here in the Philippines. You know,
That's the thing you don't like about our culture. How about what you like about our culture?
what I like here is our strong family bond. We are very family oriented people. We always make uh, our people, our family close to us, and that's the what I mentioned earlier as the disadvantage. And aside from that, we're very hospitable people. We are very we always care for the people we love. We always serve them, and also the culture wherein whenever Filipinos are down, whenever we get through something not good, we always handle it with, we're always happy people. We always get back up easily, because we're positive people. That's why maybe we don't we don't look our age. We're young because we're handling any problems with, positivity. So that's what I
Right,
like
right.
about Filipino people.
Even if there's flood, right?
Yeah,
We're still happy. We're like,
because we have lots of bananas. You can get lots of bananas and
have,
coconuts.
have you seen one of the posts? There's a big storm, a flood, and then of course we other people would give clothes. We need clothes, we need foods, and
Yeah, yeah,
then
yeah,
yes, I thank you for this clothes, and then there's the wedding dress,
yeah,
the
yeah,
soldier.
yeah.
They make
You
fun of
know,
it.
we're just grateful for, even the smallest things.
Right,
We're
right.
grateful people.
Yeah. When the thumbs up, toxic Filipino culture was delivering so much kids and hand the responsibility on their kids' shoulders once they're
Yeah,
earning.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Just like Chris S says fun baby, trust fund baby. The headspace behind is that the parents work hard all their lives to support the family, so the kids are supposed to return it through financial support throughout retirement.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Family planning will definitely help. Right, right,
Yeah, but not everyone is, open to, family planning is very, it's widely implemented, but not everyone is very cooperative with that.
right.
It's
Yeah,
just,
because the culture, you cannot bend culture right away. You have to take it
yeah,
slow. It takes time, it
it's
takes
a long
years.
process.
Long process. Right. Important question. Can she cook? Am I on a seafood diet? When I seafood, I eat it, so I need a good cook.
Oh, yes, I can cook, and I love seafoods too.
Yeah. They called it family oriented. Perhaps they don't know what is the true meaning of a true family orientation
Yeah,
means. I
yeah, yeah,
think that's the highest level, right? The
yeah, yeah.
level that Filipinos considering having kids a blessing, so they just have more and more, but it ends up being nightmare.
Yeah, well, I want to say something about that also. People, like Marites, the nosy people out there, they're saying, oh, you're already 41, you should get married, you should have kids already, And what I thought is like, no, I'd rather don't have kids than to end up in a situation like, no, I just don't. At the back of my mind, I just don't tell them, but no, I'd rather
Yeah.
don't have kids just to end up in a situation like yours. You're even struggling with your personal, and then you're pressuring someone to do things like yours. So it's just kind of annoying sometimes.
Let's since we're talking about kids, how many siblings do you have, Wendy?
Uh, in my biological mother and father, we are three. So I'm the eldest of three. Next to me is a boy, and he's already married with three kids. He's working abroad now. And our youngest is passed away when she was 20 years old due to
Sorry to hear
typhoid
that.
fever, dengue fever. I mean, yeah, she passed away when she was 20 years old, and it's already a political and local political. So there,
Ah, yeah, us too.
yeah,
The
I think,
barangay,
yeah,
yeah,
barangay
we're
election.
campaigning.
Yeah, you know. Uh, So my mother and father got separated when I was just 6. So I'm a product of a broken family. So my mother has to send me to. So that's why, as I've told earlier, when I was 12, I was already separated from my family because my mother has to send me to a school, charitable institution. I don't know if you're familiar with the Sisters of Mary School. It's a school founded by an American missionary, Aloysius Schwartz. So we stay in there. It's like a dormitory. So we studied there for the entire high school years. So I was sent there, and then after when I was 16, after I graduated, they were the one who looked for a job for us. So they're helping, yeah, without any paying them any cent. So it's a charitable and also an exclusive school for girls. So that's why I landed up here in Manila because the company here was looking for workers there in that school. So my mother got married again. She had another child. I have one stepsister. So all in all, we're four, and youngest of my youngest sister with my biological dad passed away. So we're still three now. One stepsister.
I put a 5 camera on my house. The guy across the street always wave at me, then stop after I put cameras up. Crazy. I think he got his reason. Filipinos visit each other on a daily basis, which is so great. Western lifestyles, everyone keep it to themselves unless you live in a rural town, country town where everyone is friendly. We don't have a psychiatrist to
Yeah,
so we
like
have neighbors.
we do it on our own. We treat ourselves on our own, like being happy and talk to each other. That's our that's how we cure each other psychologically.
All right. What makes you angry, Wendy? When like some people said, "Oh, Marites, oh the traffic, oh if I see the trash on the road, makes
Yeah,
me upset."
it
How about
makes me
you?
upset. Small things, small details. For me, I'm very impatient. But when it comes to my love loved ones, I can prolong that patience. But when it comes to very small details, like you can see a little trash in the streets, I get irritated, because I don't like people with, you're not disciplined. I don't like people who don't have any common sense. There are trash anywhere. Segregating trash is very common already. It's already been implemented long way before, and still you can't manage to do simple things. And then one thing is very loud noise. It irritates me. It
Right.
irritates me. Yeah, and people talking like they're talking very simultaneously,
At the same
talk,
time,
yeah, and they're not listening to each other, and
you don't like that.
as if they're talking sensible topics, but it's nonsense. So it also
Just
irritates me.
raise
So
the
what I do,
voice.
I
Raise the
just,
voice.
yeah, go away and not to be with them. Yeah,
Okay. So you're not you. Again, everyone, we are introducing a beautiful Filipina. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you wanna talk to her, I'm going to put in the description her email address and her TikTok account. So you could, if you have TikTok account, you could put. Is it okay if I put your messenger too, Facebook
yeah, yeah,
Messenger?
yeah. That would be better.
All right. So you could just go straight and say hi to her. Okay. So on your early, since you're 41 right now, what are the things that was before important to you, and just realize it now that I've wasted my time. I should have, like that. What
Yeah,
are those things?
when I was younger, yeah, I just felt like, if I could have just take those people seriously in my life, maybe I could have been married this today. And I just thought that, I've wasted so much time uh, working, dealing with, just like the usual that I mentioned earlier, that Filipino culture, and you're going to support your family. So being the eldest, I was, since I am a broken family, I am a product of a broken family. So my father was out, so I have to take the responsibility to, help my mother, because my mom is just earning, she's just uh, doing manicure, pedicure, massage for a living. So that's why I sacrificed to be in that certain school, to be away from my family, just to help her also. So I kind of, it's a waste of time, but at the same time, I'm also grateful that I was able to do that, because through by doing it, I was become responsible, and I did have a lot of time for myself also. I did have a lot of time for myself, exploring, enjoying myself before I settled into someone, you know. Can you hear the sound, the campaign? Is it too
Yes.
loud?
Ah,
I guess I just have to use the headset.
that's yes. If they still exist, no load.
Is it is it okay already? Or you can still hear it?
We can still hear it. Did you plug in your headset?
Yeah, it's not noise cancelling in.
Happy Pappy said 41. I thought you said she was 20. She looks 16.
Come on, happy pappy.
Don't call me. I don't answer. I don't use TikTok or FB. All right. What about your phone number? We put phone number here before, but it's I don't think it's a good idea because people
Whatever
is
application you're using, as long as it can communicate. I also have WhatsApp. I also have Viber. I don't. Whatever is it? What else?
okay.
Just one
When
application.
Wendy, did you plug your headset?
Yes, I did. You can still hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going
That's
to
that's okay.
transfer to.
No, 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 don't worry about it. I don't think it's that loud. I think your
Okay,
voice still louder. It's just on the background. Okay, so what do you think is one of your best qualities?
best
Since you had
qualities.
time to get to know yourself more, right? Like, oh, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
What do you think is your best quality? Or, what did your friends think is your best quality in crowd when
Um,
you're in crowd?
where
When you're
I'm
with
with when I'm with them, when I'm in the crowd, they always laugh. They always laugh
you're
because
the joker, huh?
yeah, not really a joker, but when I say things that are very realistic, like real talk, but in a funny way, and they're kind of yeah, they're laughing at it because they realize that yeah, I did that stupid thing. That's something kind of like the usual like vice ganda, like that. And I am also very particular with time and discipline. I was raised when I was high school, so in this certain school, we're very particular with discipline. Even with folding with our clothes, it has to be 7 inches. So the nuns are going to measure it seven
Wow.
inches. Yeah, and I was able to carry
You're
that
very meticulous.
I was able to carry that when I get older, and also with the trash, we do fold that into triangular one so that we can make maximize the space of the trash bin and the garbage bag. You can put a lot of trash there because you're going to fold it into small pieces in the triangle one. So I was able to carry that one, and I am also uh, you know, uh, I'm very handy. I can even when in my own house in Laguna when I before I sold it, I even do my own, fix my roof on my own. I climb there, put rubber, you seal it, vacuum seal it. Not a vacuum seal, you seal it so that the rain will not pour inside. And then I also have to make furnish the floor. I'm very handy, and I'm also very what do you call that? Organized. I like things being organized. So those are the qualities that
You have.
yeah.
What was the reason you got your tattoo? Jolly, wanna ask.
Yeah, okay. So the reason I got my tattoo is no, I'm really just very I just really appreciate art, and I find it like very cool. I love the design, and I started to think of getting it, having it to relate to myself. Oh my god, it's too noisy.
Okay, while she's put herself to mute. So you guys are enjoying. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Okay. If you have any questions for this young lady, please feel free. She's an open book. She already told us her love stories, her you know uh, thoughts, what does she thinks about it. So if you just got here, you could watch it later. All right. So I don't see any questions.
Jollibee
Okay.
asked, Wendy, do you have tampo? Sometimes, yeah, I do have tampo. Like, when you get frustrated at something, like if your partner, tampo usually happens when there's misunderstanding or miscommunication, like if you feel something uncomfortable doing something, and someone forces you to do that and they don't even ask you if it's okay with you, and it's kind of hard for yourself. But you just tampo will be gone if you are going to talk about it.
Yes,
Both of
that's
you,
true.
yeah, you just have to open it up so that it won't happen again. So the tampo will be gone, but that
Right.
not for long. Yeah.
All right. So I think we missed the part of, the question, what is your ideal guy or suitor be like or look like? Is he tall, short, fat, slim, well educated, or a simple farmer? Your ideal, no wrong answer.
Okay. Ideal. So as I've said earlier, he has to be taller than me. Then about the education, you don't have to be uh, an a degree holder. You don't have to be a doctorate degree holder. As long as you can communicate, you have goals in life, you're responsible, and about the physical, you don't have to be that, the very masculine. It's just the average type, the average guy, not so muscular, not so fat, but a little, like a little, a little pounds or something. I'm not really particular with the physical appearance, but as long as someone has goals, responsible, has the ability to lead and be the man enough. So yeah, that will be.
What if he have physical I mean, it's not actually problem, like an accident happened, and
Uh, Something
he have
happened.
burns, yeah, like burns in his
Oh,
body. He have also insecurities now.
yeah.
Is that
So
okay with
when
you?
if that certain thing happened when we are both in the relationship, like when accidents happen, like while we are in that kind of while we are in the situation, we're in a relationship and something happens, we don't have any control of that. So that would be okay. So I have to accept him because I have to look at him still the way I know him before, and we don't have any control of that. So that's acceptable. I even met someone, uh, he didn't inform me that his other leg is broke. His other leg is being amputated, but he's still walking. But I noticed that his other shoes is different from the other one. He's just using sandals, and the other one is shoes. So I asked him, what happened? Why is he using a different one? He told me that he was actually using prosthetics because he had taking insulin for his diabetes. So, and that's what he said. He told me that that's what I told you, nobody's perfect. So that's fine with me. As long as you're still able, you can still do things. That's fine. I think you're muted.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Um, so you said education's not important, right? He just had to be taller than you. That's it.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. All right. There you go, guys. Okay, so how about the five languages? There's five languages, right? Words of affirmation. A guy would, you want a guy that would say you're beautiful even though you're not. Quality time, wants to spend time with you. Physical touch, wants to hug you all the time, kiss you all the time, hold your hands most of the time. Act of service, when washing, they wash dishes and stuff, or give you flowers. So which, I we all know that we love all those five, right? But what are your top three? Your very top three, even though
Okay.
you
My
missed.
top three. My top three love languages are, these are the love languages that I love to give. So number one is act of service. So I like taking care of my loved ones, providing service to them, and I'm happy doing that. Number two, words of affirmation. I love uh, giving inspirational and motivating words to my loved one whenever they feel sad. I always acknowledge the effort that they've done. And number three, the I also love giving, very touchy, what you call that?
Receiving
Physical,
gifts.
physical, yeah. I love doing that. Holding
Oh,
hands,
physical
physical,
touch. Yeah.
yeah, physical touch. And the top three that I want my man to the top three love languages that I want to receive are, number one is physical touch, words of affirmation, number two, and number three is acts of service, quality time, quality time. Because, for me, material things are not, I don't really appreciate those things. For me, I'm more particular with, spending time with me, being touchy, being, making me feel that, they're present like that. And what's more important for me is the words of affirmation. I always love hearing beautiful words from my partner, like encouraging me, making me feel that I'm the only most beautiful creation in front of him, appreciating everything that I do, the effort, those things.
That's cool. Awesome. I don't mind paying, just like sitting around. So Jollibee is married to a Filipina.
Mm.
Yes.
How
How
tall am
tall?
I? I'm 5'2", 5 feet 2 inches tall.
So a kiss at the checkout at the grocery store is okay with you?
To check out grocery store, if you are my partner, that's fine. If you're in a relationship, that's fine with me.
You like PD public display
Public display
PDA?
PDA. Yeah, it's
You
okay.
love
But
to have that, huh?
here in the Philippines, people will be staring at you. I don't care. That's your problem. I really don't care about other people's,
Have you
com-
tried it before being PDA?
yeah, yeah. Holding hands, just as kissing, simple kiss now.
So guys, she loves PDA, okay? Because in the Philippines we don't it it's a big deal. Everyone's looking at you, especially if you have foreigner.
Yeah. Because
And
we're not used to that. It's that they're just uncomfortable seeing those things because that's not the culture that we're raised to.
right,
But
right.
this nowadays we have to be open about everything. There's nothing wrong with it, I think.
Yeah. I think every Filipino would love it. That's why
Yeah,
they married a foreigner.
they just haven't experienced it, so that's why they feel unusual about it.
Right, right. Or maybe if they're very conscious to what other people thinks,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they won't
One,
enjoy it, huh?
yeah. If you're going to think of everything about what other people may say, you won't live your life the way you want it to be.
You'll never
You
be
won't be
happy.
happy. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. How about if a guy were, half your age and still, active? It's okay with you, right?
Half my age?
Yes. Almost half
Really?
your age, like maybe 12, 15 years, 20 years.
Oh my God, it's too young. I
Maybe
don't.
even there's ripple.
I can't imagine that one. But possibilities are infinite. Anything could happen, and I don't. I can figure it out. I can figure out myself liking someone half my age. I could be labeled as cradle snatcher or like that, But I don't know. Maybe it's case to case based. Depends on really if the person's really mature, or if he looks more mature than me and acts more mature than his age. I really don't. I can. I really don't know. But anything can happen.
Well, you look very young, so they might think you're still 20s and still with the old guy. So, which do you prefer, right? I
Yeah,
think you
yeah, and yeah, when he's someone is younger than me, I think I need to open to him that I'm already 41. Is someone who's younger than me wants to still wants to make babies, so he has to
right,
make, yeah, he has
right.
to
It's the
take to
close friend now.
consideration my age. You know, I don't know if I can still provide because I'm already 41. Oh, so he has to know
Right,
that.
right. So,
Hello,
y-
David.
David and Mercy Whipple are the American Filipino couple. Right. Hello. So Timmy said, speaking of PDA, holding hands is fine for me, but other intimate gesture is a no-no.
Yeah, of course.
Intimate gesture like a French kiss, of course. But if it's
Yeah,
just a kiss,
just
it's still
French, yeah,
intimate,
just a
right?
smack or simple, like,
Lick on the neck, like that.
yeah,
It's okay.
it's quick,
Like they didn't even see it. If maybe if they're staring at
or a kiss in the forehead, like a kiss in the cheek, it's
smack
okay.
like that, it's
Yeah,
okay, right?
ready to shoot me.
I did that when I was in Pinas before in the store. I put my hand on her butt, and the female security looked like she
Maybe
was
you
ready
put
to
your hand on the butt of the
other
security
people's
guard.
butt.
The security.
It's the wrong, or maybe that too, right?
Maybe you put your hand on the wrong person and the security guard's butt.
Happy Papi, did she scream at any time? You be careful, all right? You have to make sure that the right lady. There's an interesting question. If she was dating a young man, would she prefer to be called mom or ate?
How silly is that?
That's silly. Hey, Kevin. Kevin Ken.
Kevin.
Hello. Interesting discussion. Yeah, we're having a great time here, Kevin. She can answer any questions at all. She's an open book. All right. You might be surprised if you ask questions and you're not ready for the answer. Be ready. All right, David.
Mhm.
Isn't it the security guard but you touch Happy Pappy? Yeah, same. All right. Okay, so let's talk about those Filipinas. What do you think about those Filipinas that made a bad impression about Filipinas?
Yeah.
They
I
scam
just,
because we all know, us Filipinas, we all know they do that for a living already, right? They're
yeah.
scamming people. They're married. They tell them they're married, but they're giving their time. Or
Yeah.
sometimes they hide it that they're married and they say, well, they're single. So what do you think about those Filipinas?
Uh, my scent on that, it's really very, degrading. And, most, that's the also one reason why most foreigners had a bad impression on Filipino women. They're taking advantage of some other people just to, uh, for their interest, for their benefit, and it's not really good. It's not a thing that we're proud to, proud of about. And if you just want to use other people, why don't you, put your ass off and work, make a living on your own, work hard, not to use other people's, and also that's aside from that, when they're already married, sometimes I knew other people doing this, their husband are aware of it, and they're also fine with that, and that's really not good.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy thing, they're uh going to take advantage of other people, they're just wasting other people's time, money, and effort, and they're, where's the heart, where's your heart, where's being human, it's really not good to good experience. And one thing also, that's why other people in the internet, in the dating site, they always doubt if you are really the one on that profile, because they're one thing they're always thinking of is are scammers, people using other people just to gain benefit. So it's really very degrading. Yeah.
Right. It's very, yeah, that this is one of the things that we do in this channel. We like to introduce Filipinas just like you know, to get to know. And it's just like a dot on, we're trying, right? There's a dot that we try, we do our part to show to the world that every we're all different and their assumptions might change. Now,
Yeah.
since if any Filipino would put a trauma to that guy or man, it will stay there, and they won't be convinced of getting to know other Filipinas. So here you go, guys. All right. Last question. What is your greatest fear, Wendy?
Greatest fear, losing my loved ones. I've been uh, the first time I experienced before. I can relate to people when they lose their loved ones. With their mourning. I always think of it as, if someone died, then he passed away. Just go, move on. When the time I experienced it, I never didn't know that it was that painful. When my first I experienced it with my sister, my own sister. I was like mourning for almost a month. I don't even talk to someone. Uh, I'm just leaving, going to work, and then go to my room. It's very hard. And then the last one, my last partner, when he passed away, it's very hard to, losing someone. And that's why I always think of, when I met some other people, I always think of that there is no forever. Everything is temporary. That's why I always put myself not to be attached too much, because it's hard if you're going to be attached in certain thing, and that's something or someone will be taken away from you. It's hard to get back up again. So it will
Right.
take a lot of process, but eventually you can move on. So that's, losing my loved one. That's
Yeah, we
the
just need some time to, time sometimes heals the pain.
yeah,
Sometimes I didn't say all the time, but it heals.
yeah.
Just give.
Time heals. Yeah.
Right. Have you noticed also one of our culture here is when one of our family or friends close to us died, they have different ways of comforting people, like say, oh, uh, he's in heaven, she's in heaven, those
Mm.
that actually is not comforting.
Mm-mm.
Why can't they just say, I don't know what to say, but I'm here for you? Like, those are the
Mm.
simple ones, not to just
Yeah.
trying to say, like, oh, he's in heaven. Oh, don't cry. No, no, let them
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah. You enjoy the pain, you cherish the moment that you had with him. If you want to keep on reminiscing the times that
Right.
you've been together,
Give
go
that
until
time.
you get over it. Get used to it, and you'll never know, one day you're already over it.
Right.
You have to move on.
Yes. Let them. I think that's what I noticed about us Filipinos, that we don't know how to comfort each other. We just say, oh, oh, don't cry. Oh, we're here. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Let them
Yeah.
grieve. Let them do that stuff.
Yeah.
Just let them don't know that you're there.
Don't invalidate their feelings.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it was very nice to talk with you, Wendy. We had fun. I have fun. I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to go on and won't stop. But I've seen the time, 1 hour and 59 minutes. So maybe if I have a topic, is it okay if I will invite you again, Wendy, to talk about
Sure.
the
If I have, if it's vacant, so there's not a problem with that.
All right.
Just
Thank you
inform me
so
ahead of
much.
time.
Thank you so much, Wendy. We really had a great time with you, and
Thank you
I
so
hope
much
you did
also.
enjoy.
Thank you so much also for having me here, and also for those who are watching. I hope you all have a good time, and thank you for participating and commenting there your questions. And yeah, it's a pleasure.
All right. Say bye to everyone. I'm gonna drop you down.
Okay.
All right. There you go, everyone. Thank you so much for all those questions, comments, and just saying hi to us. Hey, J Mike. I don't know why they're crying. They never treated that person good when he was alive. I don't know how to respond to that, Jollibee. Hey, Berna. Hello, Cece. How are you? Yeah. Uh, so there you go. Very nice lady, smart, and I hope you guys learn stuff here that we just talked about. If you just got here, hey, check us out. I made a lot of questions for her. So and description box, okay. I'm gonna put all her information there. If you have any additional questions for her. Berna, you just got here. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Ah, thank you, JG. Coming from you, it's an honor. All right, everyone. Maraming salamat. I will see you again. I'm gonna have another beautiful lady. Thank you for the respect you showed to her and being polite, being nice to her, even though it's a green question, but you're still trying to be nice. It's uh, a good effort. All right. All right. See you guys. Thank you again.
Thank you so much for tuning in to today's live stream. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, and we want to express our gratitude for your support and engagement throughout the broadcast. Your comments, questions, and feedback made this a truly interactive experience, and we appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to join in today. Before we sign off, we want to remind you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Remember, by subscribing, you'll get notifications when we go live or upload new content, so you'll never miss a chance to engage with us and the community. Plus, it's completely free and only takes a few clicks, so why not give us a try? Also, feel free to leave any suggestions for future topics or guests in the comments below. We're always looking for new ideas and perspectives, and your input is invaluable in shaping the direction of this channel. Finally, we want to extend a heartfelt thank you for being part of this community. Hit that like button to show us some love, and whether you've been following us for a long time or just discovered our channel today, we're grateful for your support and enthusiasm. We hope to see you again soon in the next live stream, and until then, stay